Hey there, Mary Norton here. I just wanted to share a few of my experiences so far as your 2023 Cave Creek Rodeo Days Queen. These first few pictures are from the pageant back in February. It was such a great experience getting to meet the board and meet everyone that I was going to share my year with. The day after the pageant, actually, I was able to swing through Wickenburg and have my first appearance as your rodeo queen. And then after that, I was able to go on over to Lost Dutchman Days Rodeo in Apache Junction. The next weekend we had our Kiwanis event. It has been so great to have these events in Cave Creek. They become really one of my favorite things to do. Bella Schofield and I, which is our lovely teen queen, I just adore her. We had a photo shoot and then we were able to go on over to Scottsdale for the Parada del Sol rodeo. One of my favorite things to do is to just visit with kiddos and talk to them about rodeo or swing them on over my horse. This little girl right here, I met her back in 2016 when I had my very first title, and she recognized me in Scottsdale and wrote me that little note. Then we had our parade, Cave Creek Rodeo Days Parade. It's one of my really favorite things to do. I really love parades, so Bella and I were able to do that. And then we had our mutton busting event the same day as the parade. Here we are, Bella and I and other Bella. She was the Prescott Queen, and Anna. And then later on that week, we had the Crazy Horse Memorial fundraiser. That was a fantastic event we were able to attend. And then we had the Cave Creek Rodeo Days Rodeo. Here we are, we were able to surprise our wonderful director, Louise. Louise, we love you, with her jacket. Kennedy Riggs, Miss Rodeo America, she was able to attend this year, which was just so wonderful. And then I had the greatest honor carrying Old Glory at our rodeo. There I am cheesing away, as always. There's some of my favorite people. Nothing would happen without you guys. And then this was at the Colorado River Roundup Rodeo in Needles, California. It's kind of a full circle moment. That was my very first title back in 2016. I was their princess, and they actually asked me to carry the American flag this year. So it was a really wonderful weekend. Actually, that same weekend, they don't have a rodeo on Sunday, so I was able to head on up to Wickenburg, or down to Wickenburg, first on Sunday. And then the weekend after that, I went on over to Norco, California for the Norco Horse Week Rodeo. They asked me to judge their Rodeo Queen pageant, so I was able to ride in the rodeo and judge their Rodeo Royalty pageant. This girl right here, her name is Haley Brown. Back when I was Flagstaff Teen Queen and Needles Princess, we were able to queen together. These are all the contestants and some visiting royalty, and this is one of my favorite photos. It's one of my kind of signature moves is to try to reach my hand out and high five some kids while I'm doing my hot lap. Here's Kennedy again. This was at the Prescott Frontier Days Royalty pageant. This photo right here is a bunch of Miss Rodeo Arizonas and Miss Teen Rodeo Arizonas. And then here we are at the Payson Rodeo in May at Gary Hart Memorial Rodeo. Always gotta go hang out with those kiddos any moment I can. It really has been such an incredible year. I'm so grateful. This was in Flagstaff, one of my favorites to go to. The weather was nice, wasn't too hot. These ones right here were a really funny moment. Ryder Kisner, the rodeo clown, and then Tony Lucia was the announcer. They just loved messing with people, and that little boy had won mutton bustin', and so they were causing some chaos. And then I was able to audit their Rodeo Queen pageant, so that's Gracie Joe and I. This is from the Miss Rodeo Arizona pageant. My best friend Haley was able to compete, so this next photo is us at the very end of the weekend. It's the only photo we managed to get together, and you can see how that went. This right here is Jordan Ownby. She was Miss Rodeo Arizona the year that I was Miss Teen Rodeo Arizona. She holds a dear place in my heart. This is Rachel Gagliardi. She's Miss Rodeo North Carolina this year. She was able to ride my mare Jules for the Prescott Frontier Days Rodeo. There's Kennedy again. She was able to go to a couple days of the Prescott Rodeo. And right smack dab in the middle of the rodeo, I was able to head on over to Cave Creek for the Walmart grand reopening. Again, just love going to local events. That's one of my favorite things to do. I went back on over to Prescott. Here I am with Shay Foreman, the Gilbert Days Rodeo Queen. And this is one of my signature poses to take photos in that way. This is Kathy Padilla. She's on the Miss Rodeo Arizona board. She has a soda company. Gotta get those group photos as often as possible. Here's Rachel again. She's lovely. Prescott was really such a great week. I was able to attend all 8 performances in those 7 days and then also head over to that Cave Creek event. It was awesome. And here's Bella again. She is out there repping us, doing such a fantastic job. She was able to go to a rodeo up in Colorado, which is just so great. And this man right here is Austin Singley, Green Hat Clown. He's one of my favorite rodeo clowns, and I didn't know that he was going to be in Payson. He was, so I saw him down there, and that was the world's oldest continuous rodeo just a few weeks ago. So I've gone to 11 rodeos. I've had about 39 appearances and traveled about 6,422 miles. I added it up a few days ago. That right there was Kendra and James from Cowboy Lifestyle Network. It's always so good to see them. I was asked to be a guest cowgirl on the Cowgirls Historical Foundation for one night at the Payson Rodeo, which was an honor. That's why you see me not wearing my chaps, but the CHF chaps. This is one of my favorite photos, but this right here is my all-time favorite photo. You can just see the joy on my face coming out of the rodeo arena. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I'm so grateful for the Cave Creek Rodeo Days board and committee and the rodeo and this opportunity that I've been given. It's been such an incredible year so far, and I really just can't wait to see what is up ahead for the rodeo, for my year, and for all of us. So thank you all. I love you all, and I can't wait for the rodeo next year.